On a seemingly ordinary day in June 2015, the tranquil ambience of Alton Towers Resort was shattered by an unforeseen catastrophe that would etch itself into the annals of theme park history. Touted as a thrilling adventure, the Smiler roller coaster transmogrified into a horror and chaos scene, leaving behind a trail of devastation and irreparable harm. What was meant to be a source of joy and excitement for thrill seekers metamorphosed into a nightmare of unfathomable proportions, catalyzing a cascade of repercussions that would reverberate far beyond the confines of the theme park walls. As the sun bathed the lush landscapes of Staffordshire, eager visitors flocked to Alton Towers, drawn by the promise of exhilarating rides and unforgettable experiences. Among the myriad attractions stood the Smiler, a colossal roller coaster boasting an unparalleled fusion of twists, loops, and inversions. It beckoned adventurers with the allure of adrenaline-fueled escapades. Little did they know that their quest for thrills would soon spiral into a harrowing ordeal. The sequence of events leading up to the calamity commenced with a routine maintenance check, during which a technical glitch was purportedly detected on the Smiler's safety mechanism. Despite the ominous portents, and without adequately addressing or resolving the underlying issue, the decision was made to override the system and set the ride in motion, oblivious to the impending cataclysm that loomed ominously on the horizon. This negligent lapse of judgment bore fruit when the Smiler roller coaster was set into motion with a full complement of passengers on board. The faulty safety mechanism failed to function as intended, leading to a heart-stopping moment of horror. Two carriages collided with catastrophic force, triggering a chain reaction of carnage and mayhem. The sickening crunch of metal rending against metal reverberated through the air, accompanied by the anguished screams of the injured and the horrified gasps of onlookers. Bloodied and dazed, the victims found themselves ensnared in a nightmarish tableau of twisted wreckage, their dreams of adventure transmuted into a ghastly reality of pain and regret. Among the casualties were innocent bystanders, whose lives were forever altered by the caprice of fate. Seated within the ill-fated carriages, they bore witness to the fragility of human existence, their bodies contorted and broken, their spirits shattered by the relentless hand of destiny. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the toll of suffering would extend far beyond the physical realm, casting a pall of trauma and anguish over the lives of those who survived the ordeal. The violent jolt of the collision caused many passengers to suffer head injuries, ranging from concussions and lacerations to traumatic brain injuries. Some victims experienced skull fractures or severe contusions, leading to long-term neurological damage and cognitive impairments. The sudden deceleration and impact of the collision caused internal organs to be displaced and damaged, leading to internal bleeding, organ lacerations, and other serious internal injuries. Victims often required emergency surgery to address these life-threatening complications. The force of the collision caused significant trauma to the spines of many passengers, resulting in spinal cord injuries, vertebral fractures, and herniated discs. These injuries often led to paralysis or impaired mobility, necessitating intensive rehabilitation and long-term care. Two of the passengers also required partial amputations in the aftermath of this unnecessary tragedy. The victims of the Smiler accident faced a long and arduous journey towards recovery, both physical and psychological. For many, the trauma of that fateful day would leave an indelible mark on their lives, forever altering their perception of theme parks and the pursuit of thrill-seeking activities. In the wake of the accident, Alton Towers extended financial compensation and support services to the victims and their families, seeking to alleviate the burdens of medical expenses and emotional trauma. One of the most profound ramifications of the accident was the heightened scrutiny and oversight imposed by regulatory authorities, who redoubled their efforts to enforce stringent safety standards and protocols across all theme parks and amusement attractions. In the United Kingdom, the Health and Safety Executive, HSE, conducted a thorough investigation into the Smiler accident, culminating in a damning indictment of Alton Towers' safety practices and operational procedures. The findings of the inquiry served as a clarion call for industry-wide reform, prompting a comprehensive review of existing regulations and the implementation of stricter oversight mechanisms. Moreover, the Smiler accident sparked a broader conversation about the ethical responsibilities of theme park operators and the duty of care owed to their patrons. In the court of public opinion, Alton Towers faced intense scrutiny and condemnation for its perceived failures in ensuring the safety and well-being of visitors. The incident served as a sobering reminder of the inherent risks associated with thrill rides and attractions, prompting a reassessment of the balance between innovation and safety within the industry. In the aftermath of the accident, Alton Towers embarked on a concerted effort to rebuild trust and restore its reputation in the eyes of the public. The park implemented a series of measures to enhance safety and transparency, including establishing a dedicated safety advisory panel composed of industry experts and safety advocates. Furthermore, Alton Towers launched a comprehensive public relations campaign aimed at reassuring visitors of its commitment to safety and accountability, seeking to rebrand itself as a beacon of responsible stewardship within the amusement industry. In conclusion, the Smiler accident at Alton Towers is a cautionary tale of the perils of hubris and complacency in theme park safety. From the ashes of tragedy arose a renewed commitment to accountability, reform, and the pursuit of excellence as stakeholders across the industry rallied together to confront the systemic failures and oversights that had precipitated the catastrophe. Though the scars of the past may never fully fade, the legacy of the Smiler accident serves as a potent reminder of the enduring imperative of vigilance and responsibility in the realm of amusement and entertainment.